Anthony Abron. I am the virtual CEO at Be Legendary Incorporated and your host tonight. As live from the campaign trail, we have the opportunity to speak with none other than Michael J. Lewis, who is running for ACC Board Trustee Place 4. Currently, right now, Michael is in a really heated runoff race to take that position. And we have the opportunity right now to catch up with Michael live on the campaign trail. So Michael, can you hear me? Mic check, mic check.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Good, good, good. Absolutely. Awesome, awesome. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for taking the time out today. I know that your schedule is very hectic, and I've seen you all across. I know how candidates are. They're running to get votes at various places around the city of Austin. And you have been a person that is seemingly in, like savoir faire. You're everywhere. Last night you were at the NAACP gala. That was important. I've seen you out at the polls. Where are you at today?
Oh boy, I was over at the voting polls today, but before I went to the voting polls, I had to go to a church, and I went to a church over on MLK. I can't think of the name. I've been to so many different churches. I can't even think of the name, but it was 2217 East MLK Boulevard. I was there today, and from there I went over to work at one of my voting stations there for about 3 or 4 hours. But yes, it's been a busy day.
Good deal. Good deal. Well, we know that your time is really short, and what we want to do right now is make the most of that time and get the opportunity. I want to ask you a few questions, and that way it can allow some of the viewers and the voters and the potential voters to kind of get a grasp on who you are and what exactly you're out here running for. So if we could, we'll just kind of hop right into it. My very first question for you is this, could you please tell us, why are you running for ACC Board Trustee?
Let me tell you something. ACC is a gold mine. I've been working with Jeffrey Richards for 3 years, and by working with with Jeffrey Richards, I've determined that there is tremendous opportunity at ACC, and people just don't know about our opportunities. In order to take advantage of opportunity, you need to know that it's there. And so I want to be able to broadcast, disseminate all the different various opportunities that are at ACC. Let me give you an example. When a student come to ACC to register, they're given pamphlets and things to read. What I want to do is direct them to the jobs that are in demand, the jobs that the current Austin area employers really need. They need these employees right now. So I want to direct those to those potential areas like air conditioning, like nursing. Matter of fact, I just saw a big ACC billboard today that said nurses wanted. For them to even put that billboard up, that indicates that there is a tremendous need of nurses in the Austin area. And so I want to direct the student to those particular areas. But the major reason I'm running is because I was given opportunity when I came out of high school. I didn't know any more than what my friends knew. I didn't know. My parents didn't know. My dad had already passed when I graduated, and someone gave me the opportunity to be able to go to college and complete college. And so I want to pass that opportunity on to other students, because I know some of those students out there were probably just as clueless as I was, not knowing what to do after high school. A lot of them might not even be ready for college, just like I was. And so that's one of the major reasons. So I want to let as many students know as possible about the various opportunities that's at ACC for them to take advantage of.
Good, good, good. That's awesome. That is awesome. And one of the questions that we want to ask you is that, what are some of the barriers that at ACC that prevent students from succeeding, and how do you plan to make an impact on that?
Sure. Some of the barriers that students have at ACC just like the barrier that I had is they're not prepared for college. They're not
Okay.
reading at the college level to take the college courses for them to succeed, just like I wasn't. And so what we need to do is and what they're currently doing now is a program called ACC Accelerator. What that does is they sit at a computer along with tutors and counselors inside the room, and they take a self-paced computer class that brings them up to the level that they need. And so by bringing them up to the level that they need to be college prepared, they're able to take the job training courses. They're able to take the courses at the ACC that leads to a degree, and they can become successful. But that's one of the ways that they just started that program this year, or this is the first year that it's in full development. And so I believe that is a good program for students to walk through to prepare them for the next level, which is the college level.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's awesome. So I've seen quite a few people that in this runoff election, typically people have questions about why would a candidate, want to be, why do they want to take this position? And, they usually see it as either that people want to gain a large amount of money, that they want some prestige from it. And so my question to you is really direct. Is it okay if I be direct with you?
Please be direct.
Okay. What is the pay for the position of ACC Board Trustee?
The pay for ACC Board Trustee for 6 years, an at-large position, is $0. You need, in order to do this job, yes, that's right, $0.
Wow. So I'm blown away. So what would $0? So for the next 6 years, granted that the voters place you in this position, you're going to receive $0 for all of your time and your effort spent to help the community. That's what you're telling me?
That is correct. That is correct. In order for me to be able to run for this position for $0 pay, it must be coming from my heart. I've been in this community for almost 30 years. I've mentored students, I've tutored students, and this is something that is passionate to me, and I want to be able to continue that. And I decided, after talking with Jeffrey Richards, and he's been my mentor, he's endorsed me, he's been grooming me for this position. And I want to be able to help students further. And by being on the board, I could give students information that they would not otherwise know about. I want to be able to go to different schools and talk about the ACC programs. I want to be on the radio and talk about the ACC programs. I just want to broadcast that information to as many people as possible, because I know the community don't know all the opportunities that are available at ACC. There's 11 ACC campuses in 6 different counties. And so I want students to know about the opportunity. Yes, sir.
I didn't know that myself. You just informed me on some things. So that's amazing. So tell me this, Mike. So
yes,
what are some of the things specifically that you would like to do? Granted that when you get into office, what are some of the things that you want to change or bring to the table in this position?
Yes. One of the things that I mentioned this in the Austin, I believe it was the community impact. One of the things that I want to do is I spoke about one of the main reasons people go to colleges is to improve themselves and get a job. And so, but I want to go to the middle schools, and I want to have an outreach program, and I want them to tour businesses so they can get exposed to the different business opportunities, science, technology, math, including nursing. I want them to see buses every day at the museum. I want to see buses going to Google, Facebook, these technology companies, so these students can get exposed to business people. They can see what these business people do. I, that's one of the things I want to do. Opposed to it,
Good.
how you going to dream about something you don't even know about?
You don't know. You don't know. Well, awesome, awesome. Well, listen, we're getting close to the end of our time, but I've got a very important question that I want to ask you, Mike. Very important question.
Okay.
Now,
All right.
I have to warn you, it's a little bit personal.
Uh-oh.
Michael.
Okay. Uh-huh.
What do you like to do for fun? In your spare time, what do you like to do for fun?
Wow, you threw me. I thought we were going to talk about all about ACC. Well, I tell you, I'm very much, Anthony. I've been an auditor. What? I've been an auditor for over 25 years, auditing community colleges, schools, municipalities, and counties. I've at our agency as a treasurer and a board member. And I've also been a tutor and mentor for the Leaders of Tomorrow program for my Black MBA program. I also volunteer. This is my ninth year doing this. Where we feed over 14,000 people each year. Thanksgiving dinner. But what I really like to do in my spare time. Thank you very much, Anthony. I like to take pictures, photography. I've been doing photography for about 10, 12 years by taking pictures at our various conferences for the Black MBA conferences throughout the United States. Whenever they have an annual conference, the annual conference next year will be in Chicago. This past year was in New Orleans. But I volunteer and at our different states, and that's what I really like to do. I've been capturing events here in this for over 10 years. The MLK March, the Juneteenth. As a matter of fact, I just reposted something where we had a Black Lives Matter something at the Capitol. It was a Black Lives Matter. They was holding signs, and that's what I like doing, capturing events in Austin, Texas, so that people would be able to see what's going on.
Good deal, good deal. So what I'm hearing from you, what I heard is that in your spare time, you like to volunteer and give back, and you like to take great photographs at some of the most fantastic events across the country. That's what I heard, especially events here in Austin that impact the community. That's what I heard. Is that right?
Yes, that is absolutely correct.
Well, Michael, I'd like to give you 60 seconds to close out and share with our watchers and our listeners before we close. So 60 seconds, tell them exactly why they should vote for you in this special runoff election, and why they should vote for you and why you would be a great candidate for them. So Michael, you have the floor for 60 seconds.
This community for almost 30 years. I've audited school districts, community colleges, municipalities for over 25 years. I'm a certified contract manager. I have mentored students to help them succeed in college. I have tutored students. I've natural literacy. I've been part of the community and work with all the years that I've been here. I'm part of the community. I love ACC. I love Austin. They should vote for me because I have the experience, the background in order to get the job done. And I'm a best candidate based on my background experience and I'm on the ACC advisory board. Hands down, experience counts.
Experience counts. Well, that said it. There you said it. Well, thank you, Michael. Thank you for taking time out of the campaign trail. I know you have to rush to be at another event, but we appreciate you taking the time to be here and giving us your time as you always do. And we wish you luck. I know you've got my vote this year. Absolutely. So thank you, Michael.
Thank you very much for the invitation.
All of our listeners today, thank you for checking us out, taking the time out of your schedule to watch us and share this with Michael. Be sure you get out there to the polls. You've heard it from the man himself, a person that's been in the community for more than 30 years, who actually gives back to the community in his spare time, loves everything about ACC and understanding how he wants to elevate the people from all walks of life in this incredible opportunity. So your vote, it does have power. And that power, cast it for Michael J. Lewis. Thank you for being here, and you guys have a fantastic day. My name is Anthony Abron, and you be blessed. Take care.